I received a phone call today from a potential client who asked me about my thoughts on nesting. So what is nesting? Nesting is when the children stay in the former marital residence and the parties rent or buy another place that they go to when they're not with the children. So the nest remains where the children remain. And I asked her, why did she need my opinion? Because as her mediator, it's not for me to give an opinion, it's for them to decide what they want to do, and for me to facilitate that by assisting them in talking about some of the pros and cons and writing an agreement that addresses some concerns. She said she had gone to an attorney who said he wouldn't represent her if she wanted to nest. So I said, well, I don't agree with that. And then she asked me what I thought. And I said, well, these agreements work till they don't work. They work because the children don't have to move from home to home. And the children have a place that they can say is my home. It's not dad's home, mom's home, it's my home. On the other hand, sometimes they're waiting for the shoe to drop. And there is the issue of the parents having to agree on financial arrangements on how clean to leave the nest, how clean to leave the other apartment, and they remain financially tied to each other. So there are pros and there are cons of nesting. But I found that these usually fall apart when one or both partners gets a new romantic partner. In fact, I had the situation where the wife found condoms in the other place, the other apartment, and was very upset, and also upset because it was a one-bedroom alternate residence, and so they were sharing the bed, and the idea that someone was sleeping in that bed, another woman was sleeping in that bed, upset her. So there are pros, there are cons, but I found that these arrangements typically work for 6 to 12 months when people choose to nest, and then there's a point that they don't work anymore. That doesn't mean you shouldn't nest, but you should nest with the idea that you need alternate arrangements for when things don't work anymore. If you're interested in nesting or interested in talking about divorce through mediation, it's Anju Jessani with Divorce for Dignity Mediation Services, saving dollars, making sense.